What point in the through line when it comes to males, from boys to manhood, is it that when men are sick, when they are sick mentally, when they are sick emotionally, or even physically, they don't get help? They don't get help. And I ask because, or I'm thinking about that because I realize that it does not just affect the man. Your family is affected by that as well. Your children, your spouse, parents, cousins, nieces, nephews, your community, your neighbors. They're affected when you are unwell. And I just wonder what is happening during boyhood that is communicating not to take care of your body, not to take care of your health, not to care for yourself. I've heard different people talk about, men are the ones that have to sacrifice and go to war and take really risky jobs and protect women and things like that, and children. And I say ashe. Very much so the case. And along those lines, how much more do we need you healthy so that you're able to do that? You can't protect nobody if you're not protecting your own body and mind and soul, right? If you're in a hospital, everybody just got to take care of you. And that's not even wrong. We all need taken care of. But I'm more so struggling with either I'm just not going to go to the doctor or hospital, and something's going on with your body. You don't feel good in your body. You don't feel good in your body, men. And yet, so then I started thinking, is it this thought that if you pause to take care of yourself, how others may perceive you? Is it a consideration that, if I pause to take care of myself, then it leaves my family, community, and these other spaces unprotected? Is it just that you're not aware? Sometimes I wonder about that too. Like, is there a lack of awareness of what's going on in your body, and then a willingness to say, something doesn't feel right. Let me go see about this within my own body, within my own mind. Something's not, whatever I'm thinking or my mindset needs some type of reframing. I just wonder. Also, just my father passed away not so long ago. He had different health issues that I know he didn't want to share with us. And his death came in a space where we weren't ready. And I'm sure that happens to many people. And it's not to say it doesn't happen to women. I'm just specifically addressing men, or the reality with men and or boys. How are we helping our boys as they're growing up to notice their feelings? What tools are we providing for them to be able to seek out on their own as considerations. Like, oh, have you considered doing this and trying this? Do we encourage boys to take care of their body? I know in my classroom, I was very much so adamant for everybody. Self-care is important. That's not a man or woman thing. But again, we see it more statistically when it comes to men not taking care of their bodies, and also not getting themselves checked out to see how they take care of their bodies. And then their families suffer because they don't know how to help you. You don't know what it is. You can't name what it is. They can't name what it is. They're encouraging you to go to the hospital, to the doctor, to get checked out, to get some tests done. You don't want to. And even as I say that, I'm thinking, you know what? Fear could be a very much so a part of it. What I don't know, in fact, I can imagine something different. Unfortunately, in this particular scenario, it can become fatal and end up being very hurtful and harmful to your descendants, to your family, to your neighborhood. That does depend on you in those kind of ways. Do we encourage boys? And I know I hear all the time, don't cry about this. Don't be a baby. I even had 4 years old, a boy fell off of the geodome, the climber, hit his head on a bar. And it's one thing if it didn't bother you, because there's some kids, and they just be like, you're like, okay, hit me at the rubber. That's different. I specifically remember he was in so much pain, and he was fighting within his own body not to cry. It was like he was holding his breath. And I went up to him. I'm like, he's turning red. I'm like, you do not have to hold that in. You can cry if that hurt. And then he, tears were coming down. I said, it is okay to cry. It hurt you. You can say it hurt. You can be sad. That hurt me so bad. But then later on, 4 years old, cutest little thing. It's like, you look mean. He didn't call me. He called me Miss. He was like, I'm a man. I don't need to cry. Is that a through line? I don't know. As an adult person, when you have pain and different things in your body and you're like, I'm a man. I don't need to go to the hospital. I don't need to go to the doctor. I don't need to take any medication. I don't need to do anything. I'm super. If it is, we got some work to do as adults. Definitely, excuse me. Because it's a lot harder once they become men to really try to get them to take care of themselves. It's hard. Especially when you don't know how they really see themselves. When I tell the children different things they would do, hitting themselves, just different stuff, this is your body. Your body is special and it's yours to take care of. You don't want to hurt your body or let other people hurt it either. Or even if something's going on with their body, I just would be very, very mindful in considering especially as children, they don't know what it means. And so I'll just say, well, listen to your body. Do you feel pain? Is it some discomfort? Do you need to go to the restroom? Because, of course, if their stomach was hurting or maybe they were scared about something, no. But I would give them different options to try, and it'll all be under the guise of take care of your body. Listen to your body. You only have one. If you want it to stay strong, you got to keep it healthy as much as you can. Ultimately, God is in control of that, but we are called to be stewards of our bodies. So anyway, I've been on my health journey with chronic illness pretty much my whole life, and I still am sick. So it's not even just a thing of if you do that, everything will be okay, you'll be well. I have my good days, I have my hard days. So it's not that. It's just something's not right within the body. Please see about making it right. Even if it's not for your sake, for the other people that you love and that love you, please. Please. You matter, your life matters, you're special. Just in the fact that no one else is you. You're needed in the ways that you're needed. Speaking your needs, being able to say, I need help in this way, that is hard. Especially when society tells you that you don't need help. And you should be able to figure it all out and have all the answers, and you're weak if you need help. That's a lie. It's an untruth. Anyway, I just hope someone, whoever hears this, I hope it can be helpful to an adult male, and definitely how we care for our boy males, our children males, how we talk to them and help them to think through their own health and their own life and their own body and their own worth and their own value. Maybe that's a good start. I don't know. Have a healthful day.